Well, with 2 games left of the season, the league position is very, very good, and we might be able to backdoor our way to Europe. Hello, welcome to part 32 of the Hollywood Dream, and coming up in today's episode, we do have our final Premier League fixtures against Man City and Tottenham Hotspur. So the form since the last episode has been very, very good. Obviously, last episode we obviously lost against Aston Villa, beat Brighton. Since then, we beat Man United 8-3. I thought that game was going to be difficult. No, it was actually very, very easy. Then we lost against Arsenal 3-0, but that doesn't really concern me. Then we beat Norwich 6-1. Then we didn't beat Burnley, unfortunately. We drew 1-0 against them. We were 1-0 up against them. I went there, and this episode might be a whole different story. We did beat Leeds United 2-1. Morgan Rogers getting a last-minute winner. We absolutely thrashed West Ham 4-1. Daniel Muller, just call him Muller for short for now. He got a hat-trick against West Ham. That's absolutely unbelievable. And with the last 2 games headed our way, we're sitting in 8th. We're 5 points behind Everton. I doubt we're going to get 2 wins today, but if we can get a couple of decent results and try and finish 8th, our goal difference is far superior than any of the other teams below us. That would be absolutely fantastic. Let's just see what happens, shall we, today? If we qualify for Europe, great. If we don't, I'm not going to be too disappointed. So the lineup for our match against Man City, it will be Henderson in goal, a back four, Bailly, Harvey Bellis, Edgar, and Centels. And why is Malo Gusto not playing? We're going to play Malo Gusto, not Bailly, not in this game anyway. Then we've got a midfield partnership of Barbas and Beck again. Irving's probably not good enough. Yeah, that's fine. The Ceballos is suspended, and he will be suspended for the next game as well. That's nice. Then we've got Bukvich on the right, Montserrat on the left, Rogers on the left. I think I said Montserrat on the left. He's actually in the middle. Then we've got Banter up front. I mean, Daniel's been in the form of his life recently. I think he should start against Man City. There's no doubt he will get a few goals this game. Maybe even a hat-trick. That might be pushing it a little bit, but he will definitely grab a goal or 2. That would be absolutely lovely if he could do that. But honestly, I'd take anything from this game. As long as Brighton and Wolves lose, that's all we care about. As long as they lose, I couldn't care less what happens today. Obviously, if they start winning, then I want to start winning as well. But Brighton face one of those teams do face Chelsea. One of the teams plays Nottingham Forest. But even if we do, I don't really want to say that we're going to lose, but we might do. Nottingham Forest are currently drawing against Brighton. We need Forest to beat Brighton. That's one of the results that we need to go our way. Gusto has the chance to cross it. Rogers at the back post. Centels has the chance to put the ball back across goal. Daniel, come on. Oh, it's falling to the right players, but we just can't get the shots on goal. Barbas, that's poor, but he still has the ball. Centels has the chance to cross it. That's a poor pass. A very poor pass indeed. A rare bad pass from Centels because he's been absolutely superb this year. Vinicius Jr. has put the ball into the back of the net for his 25th goal of the season. I don't think we're going to be qualifying for Europe this year anytime soon. Not with goalkeeping like that from Dean Henderson, because I think he should have done a lot better. It was he died way too early. He went down so early. He could have stayed on his feet for a little bit longer, a few extra seconds. He might have made the save, but we are 1-0 down against Man City. It did take them like 25 minutes, and it's now 2-0. Vinicius Jr. got his 2nd goal of the season. He's definitely one for the future. Vinicius Jr. He's already a great player. He's definitely not one for the future. We're never going to sign him. But yeah, we're 2-0 down against Man City. What are the other teams doing? Norwich are 2-0 down. They were nowhere near us. They sort of were near us. Brighton is still 1-0. and I presume Wolverhampton Wanderers are not playing. Forest are 2-1 up against Brighton. That is a good result. Wolves, Wolves aren't playing yet, so it's not a bad scoreline 2-0, but I mean Vinicius Junior, what a player he is. I mean the fact Haaland hasn't had a goal yet is still great. Still great news that we're keeping Haaland out of Brighton. By the looks of it, yeah, they are on level terms, but I guess the goal for this season was never to try and qualify for Europe, because our first half of the season was absolutely shocking. But this second half of the season, absolutely superb. And I've got to tell you something. We've got a lot of young players in the squad. They're really going to get better. If we don't qualify for Europe this season, we're almost certainly going to do it next year, if not the year after. We will qualify for Europe at some point, but I just don't know. I just don't know when. Come on, that should have been a goal, but a little bit unfortunate, just over the top of a crossbar. Come on, lads, let's put the pressure on. Keep the pressure on Man City. We will get a goal eventually, and I'm hoping we don't get a red card, because so you've done exactly that. That's not what we need, and I think if there's any doubt we're not going to get any points, yeah, we're not going to get any this game. Not now. Alright, Benitez is going to come on for Montserrat. We will we'll sacrifice him. Rogers is going to make way for Best. Then I think we will also get off Barbas for Andy Irving. See if he can create some magic in the midfield. And I'm hoping for is Forest, Nottingham Forest, to get another goal and get a third goal. Then we can move back up into 8th. But as at the moment, Forest and Brighton are still on the level terms with 15 minutes left to play. Come on, lads. Come in. Just try and get at least one goal back. Haaland has finally put the ball into the back of the net for his 41st goal of the season. I mean, the fact that we're not being smashed by Man City is positive. I'd take a 3-0 defeat against Man City. I'd take anything, especially with a strike force of Erling Haaland, was Vinicius Junior. Now, I presume Nico Williams, who's just absolutely ridiculous on this game, absolutely sublime. I'm thankful it's not like 4-5-0 by now, especially with 10 men. It didn't really make the game any easier getting one man sent off. Oscar Bombers got the ball. Haaland, I mean, he's a joke. He's just a goal scoring machine. Someone break his leg, please. Put him out for at least 2 or 3 seasons. That would be lovely. And Forest Green have taken the lead against Brighton, and as it stands, we've moved back up into 8th. Just about, because we don't need to watch that. Don't need to watch that. They only won the league because we got a man sent off. I messed up the team talk, but that shouldn't matter too much. But we don't need to watch it. Don't need to watch their league title, because the only title we need to watch is when we win it eventually, which we will do. That will come in time, but it wasn't a great result at all against Man City. But hopefully, qualification might still be on the line, only if we can get a win against Tottenham. The lineup for our match against Tottenham will be Henderson in goal, a back four of Baija, Harwood-Bellis, Edgar and Centels, Irving and Barbas in the midfield. Actually, we're not going to play Barbas. We're going to bring back into the midfield, because I think he is much better than Barbas. Then we've got Bukvich on the right, Orestania in the middle, Best on the left. Then we'll play Banzer up front. Just why not? Just for one game only, we will start Banzer in this very vital game, because technically we can still finish 8th. We're not going to finish 7th, but obviously, unfortunately, Wolves did beat Chelsea, so they do currently sit 8th, but they do face Everton, who sit 7th. So there is potential. We might be able to sneak into 8th. That's only if Everton beat Wolves and we beat Tottenham Hotspur, which I think we're more likely to beat Tottenham than we were going to beat Man City, because I just don't think Tottenham are a great team to play against. They're not the hardest team to beat. They're quite simple to beat. Santos has got the ball, tried to play the ball in sort of an early ball into the cross. Santos has got the ball back. Best Banzer puts the ball into the back of it. Might be a fraction offside, but I'm hoping it counts. Goal has been awarded, and we are currently leading Tottenham 1-0 just inside the first 10 minutes of the game, and we are already 1-0 up. That's the start we needed. Hopefully a couple more goals, at least one more goal in this first half. That would be absolutely ideal, preferably none conceded. That's a poor pass from Ceballos. No, it wasn't Ceballos. It was Irving. A very poor pass. Don Lee hits the post, and we do get it cleared only as far as a Tottenham corner, which Pedro Porro is going to whip in. Hopefully it's a bad delivery. That was quite a good delivery, and Stadio heads it clear. Best has got the ball, and now potentially a chance to go on the counter-attack. Stadio back to Best. That's good play. We do win the throw, which we're not going to see, but with 25 minutes left to play off the first half, and I'd say we've looked good. We've only had one shot, and that was the goal. We whip in the corner, and Andy Irving has knocked it into the back of the net to make it 2-0. Are we gonna I don't even know what the score is in the Everton game, so we might potentially be 8th now. Might potentially still be 9th, but absolutely superb. Irving is a lucky man. Everton I say Everton were still drawing against Wolves. They have taken the lead. Dwight McNeil with the opening goal in that game, as we're still winning 2-0. Everton haven't had a shot on target. That is a very good sign. 2-0 at half time with potential backdoor European qualification on the line. Stadio, if we can get a third goal, that would be absolutely lovely. Stadio loses the ball. I tell you what, come on, please. The ball is still in a good area for us to potentially grab a goal, but Tottenham still have the ball. Van der Ven plays the ball to Udogi. Johnson now. That's a great tackle. Great challenge from Bukvich from behind as well to win the ball. Not an easy challenge. That could have gone wrong very badly. Beika plays the ball to Bellis. Come on, let's get the ball into the box. Stadio, and it's 3-0. Get in there. I'm not celebrating too early because obviously other results need to go our way. But I'd say we're doing our job. We just need Everton to finish their job. Obviously, we've got plenty of the game left to go. We've got 43 minutes left to play, so more goals are definitely needed. Because I mean, Tottenham, they might get 1-2 goals back. I highly doubt they're going to complete this the comeback, which obviously they've got plenty of time to do. They do have one goal back. Rodrigo Bentancur has put the ball into the back of the net to make it 3-1. With 14 minutes left to play. Everton are 2-0 up against Wolves. I just hope we're not bottling here. I really hope not. Well done, Harvey Bellis. That's a good tackle. Danger is still not over yet. Bentancur sent out with a brilliant challenge, as thankfully Tottenham do fire their shot well wide of the post. And I think we'll probably give it another 5-10 more minutes, then we will make our first couple of changes. I think we'll do them now. Right, who is tiring? Let's get on Sheehan for Bukvich, just to insert a little bit of pace up the top end. We will get off Alfie Beck for Sherman Bar. Actually, we won't do that change just yet. We are going to get off Centos for Esteban Matters, who will be playing his final ever game for Wrexham. He is leaving us on a free transfer at the end of this season, along with Paul Mullen, who's finally out of contract. There is some other players who I do want to get rid of, like Jack Taylor, who's remarkably not out of contract. Jesus Christ, that was very close to being an own goal. If that was a goal there, I might have been a little bit worried. Dundee has got the ball. Van der Ven, can we just get the blocking? Can we? that shot. They could do those shots all day long, and it's not going to worry me at all because they're never going to go in. Come on, 20 minutes left to play. Tottenham still need 2 goals to level up the game. Time is running out. The time is most definitely on our side. Best is going to make way for Rodgers. Banza is going to make way for Daniel Muller. Whatever his last name is. We'll never learn to say it. We really will. Henderson has the chance to rip it upfield. Goes short to Harvard Bellis. Beck to Edgar. Let's get the ball upfield. A 4th goal will probably definitely wrap up the game. And Ketia hits the crossbar. They are getting so close to the 2nd goal. Wolves have got a goal back against Everton. I'm praying Wolves don't make a comeback. Please don't. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed that doesn't happen. She had. And there we have it. There is the winning goal. Morgan Rogers puts the ball into the back of the net to make it 4-1. And that is most definitely the game wrapped up. Come on, Everton. Please win your game. Please. I think we've done it. I think we have finished 8th. Whether or not we've qualified for Europe, that might be something we can find out in the transfer special. See, the thing is, Chelsea, I don't know who's in the European finals, but in previous seasons, 8th has been just about... Yeah, sure, well, let's take a look at the stages. So, as anyone in 8th, so Tottenham qualified last year in 8th by... I'll tell you what, the past like 3, 4, 5 seasons in this league, 8th position has been good enough for Europe. But Chelsea are not in the final. I swear someone's in the final in this league. So I literally checked this before the episode. Tottenham are in the final of the Conference League, but that's not until the 24th. So I guess whether or not we qualify for Europe, whether or not we backdoor our way into Europe, shall remain unconfirmed. I want to see the budgets, but I guess they're not going to announce the budgets until we know whether we're going to be in Europe. So I guess I'll see you all in the next episode where we might be in Europe, we might not be. But either way, we're going to be signing a few Wonder Kids. If you have enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more Daily Football Manager videos, and thank you very much for watching.